What's up, Gemini? It's your girl D here with 8th House Energy. I'm here to bring you your October Silent Enemies reading. I hope all is well in the Gemini community, and I do want to thank those who are returning. Thank you for your continued support. I appreciate you, and I send you peace and blessings. And thank you to those who are coming to the channel for the first time to check out the video. Welcome. I hope that you find some insight and that you definitely get something out of the read. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I post for this placement and others that you may like to watch. There will be an extended to this reading. Please keep that in mind. The information for that or the link is in the box below. And I am accepting personal readings, so if you would like one, you can reach out to me. All the types of readings that I offer are in the box below. There's a lot. All right, there's a lot. But if you're just interested in the tarot portion, in the information box, scroll down to the last section and you will see it. All right. I do need to let you know that because it is Libra season, if there is a Libra who has the following placements, North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, you do get 50% off of your reading, your tarot card readings, numbers 2, 3, and 4 throughout Libra season. I do this every season for each sign. So next season will be Scorpio. All right, so the same placements, the North Node, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You will get 50% off of tarot card readings 2, 3, and 4 throughout that season. So reach out to me if you have any questions. Let's see what's going on with your Silent Enemies reading for October. For those of you who are not familiar, the Silent Enemies reading is a reading I came up with that helps you to pay attention to your intuitive nudges. We all get them. It's a superpower that we all have, being spirits trapped in a human body. You know, we're pulled down and sucked down to this material plane, this 3D plane, but we do have a lot of powers that we don't even know that we have. One of the ones that we are familiar with, or most people are familiar with, is the intuition. All right, and we all have it. It's just a matter of using it, exercising it like a muscle, specifically around people who are closest to you, friends, family, co-workers, colleagues, your neighbor, your landlord, your kid's teacher, your anybody that you deal with on a regular basis. So if your intuitive nudge goes off and you're like, what's up with this person? Why are they so weird to me or weird acting? You know, if it makes you feel uncomfortable, you should investigate that nudge just to make sure that it is not something that will put you in harm's way, or that this person is not, you know, putting you in a situation where, you know, you may experience a loss in some way. It could be a false alarm, but the thing is you don't want to just ignore the intuition. You want to start paying more attention to it. The intuition may lead you to find out that, okay, something's wrong with my mom. She's acting really weird. But come to find out, it's because, you know, she had some issues with money. Okay? And opposed to, you know, it could be a situation where your mom just doesn't like you, is resentful towards you, and doesn't want you to be happy. Now, that does happen because we have karmic partners in our life. And our karmic partners are not just only our lovers. Depending on what your soul's purpose is in this particular lifetime and what you've set out for yourself to accomplish, you've also included particular people or energies that are going to teach you lessons. And some of those lessons or some of those energies come in the form of family members. You know, it has to be people that you will interact with so that you will be able to learn the lesson. So a lot of times karmics come in the form of, yes, of course, husband and wife, because a lot of people are married to their karmics. This is why a lot of people are separating, especially in 2020. But karmics also come in the form of a mother. It could be a child. It could be your neighbor of 20 years. It could be, you know, your teacher. You know, it doesn't matter how long the person's in your life. Once the lesson is ended, either that connection between you and that person will end or it will shift and change for the better. But the relationship between you two will not be the same. Most times these people end up leaving your life in one way, shape, or another. So you want to pay attention to those intuitive nudges. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out 3 cards. I'm going to read them intuitively. If it resonates with what you feel is going on in your life, okay, great, pay attention. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. It's not your reading. Maybe check another placement that you have because I post for all 12. Okay, you are not just one sign. You have a sun sign, you have a moon sign, you have a Venus, you have an ascending sign. Okay, and the other major planets. You have signs with those as well. So make sure you're getting familiar with your natal chart and check your other placements. And if it still doesn't resonate, then it just doesn't resonate. It's just not your reading, okay? It's a collective read. There's thousands of people who watch these videos. There's no way it's going to resonate with everybody all the time, or 100% of the video resonate all the time. All right. So let's see. One more for Gemini, and we'll get right into the reading. Thank you. Okay. So what we got here, Gemini, is High Priestess in reverse. I forget who else had this position. This card come in this position. High Priestess in reverse, Piscean energy. We have the Three of Wands. Okay, that is Aries energy. And we have the Six of Wands, which is Leo energy. All right, so let's see. High Priestess energy in reverse. So either, okay, we have Mercury in retrograde. Mercury is your ruling planet. Mercury is in retrograde right now in the house of Scorpio. Scorpio is the house of hidden feelings, hidden emotions, deep-rooted feelings, deep-rooted emotions, hidden objectives, hidden motives, okay? So with Mercury retrograde there, this is a time where people's intentions or people's hidden emotions, the ones that you need to know about, that the universe wants to reveal to you, will be available to you. And it may not necessarily be somebody coming up to you saying, hey, I've always had feelings for you. You know, I think you're the best thing since sliced bread. It's not going to always be that way. What may happen is you may be interacting with these people, and you get an intuitive nudge, and you pay attention to this person a little bit more, and you start to see, oh, okay, so they really think I am a nice person, or they really don't like me because this is how they act towards me. You know, you can't always believe what someone tells you about how they feel. You have to watch people's actions. Actions never lie. Never lie. Ever. If you want to know someone's true intentions, look at how they act towards you. Look at how they talk to you. You know, it doesn't matter what they're saying so much as the interaction, how they move when they talk to you, how they come towards you, how they look at you when they speak to you. Do they look at you when they speak to you? Do they speak to you in a rushed tone? Are they very direct and curt? You know, they just answer the question and move on. You can tell if someone does that, they don't like you. You know, if they don't look you in the eye. But then you have some people who are very shy, so they won't look you in the eye. Or depending on your age, some people's culture, it's not appropriate to look an elder in the eye. So it just depends. You have to watch people's body language and understand that. And you, Gemini, you guys got that down pat. Because you have an energy of where you're able to mimic the people, the energies of the people around you, which is really fascinating about Gemini. You're able to mimic the people around you so that, you know, you're able to talk to them in the way that they like to be talked to. That's the beautiful thing about Gemini, that duality. So this High Priestess in reverse energy is Piscean energy. I feel like that some things are going to be revealed to you. Some people's feelings or emotions about you are going to be revealed, or maybe you are in the process of wanting to reveal your hidden feelings. This is showing up as a silent enemy because it could be that also with this High Priestess reverse, you're ignoring your intuition. Your intuition is telling you something about somebody, but it's somebody you're close to and somebody you may not, you know, suspect anything from, but your intuition is going off and you're ignoring it. That's for some of you. This is the whole purpose of this reading, is to get you to stop ignoring your intuition. Okay? So I feel like that's going on. You're not seeing things because you're not using your intuition. Some of you, it could be because of the influence of alcohol, drugs, whatever it is you're using. It's impairing your intuition, is what I'm feeling for a lot of you. You could also be getting you're not listening to the downloads you're getting, is what I'm feeling here. Either you're not going into asking your higher self or your higher power for information. And if you're not doing that, then what's happening is if you're getting downloads, you're not paying attention to them. And it's very important, especially if you're not getting sleep because you are like passing out, because of alcohol, things like that. Neptune rules Pisces, and Neptune is the planet of escapism, where people indulge into things to help them to not deal with reality, which a lot of times is drugs, alcohol, what have you, shopping, eating, all that type of stuff. So I feel like something is clouding your intuition and you need to start paying more attention to it. So it's a good thing you turned into this reading. This second card here is the Three of Wands energy. This is Aries energy. This is the sun in Aries, right? So I feel like with this Three of Wands here, this could be a moment of reflection for you. I feel like this is showing up. Why would this be? Let's see. I feel like some of you are hesitating, is why this is showing up as a silent enemy. It could be you, okay? You could be hesitating. And you could be hesitating because these two could be related. You could be hesitating because you're not following your intuition. Your intuition is telling you to do something, but you don't want to do it. Or you're refusing to do it. Or you don't hear the message that's coming. And so you're standing there waiting for it or trying to figure out what to do, but you're ignoring the information given. That's one thing I'm getting here. Also with this card, I get the energy of, contemplation. I don't feel patience because I don't know too many Geminis that are really patient, but that doesn't mean that there aren't any. It just depends on what other placements you have in your chart. But I am getting an energy of someone also seeing their ships come in, but this is not in a positive way. Someone could be looking at you as their ships coming in. Someone could be looking at you as, oh, okay, here's a target. But this is someone closest to you, someone around you, and they may see that you're not following your intuition or you're not seeing what's going on, and so they could be watching you to take advantage of that opportunity, whatever it is, okay? It doesn't have to be anything severe, but it can be. It could be something as simple as, okay, well, I know this person's got a job and I know they get paid Friday, and I'm going to ask them for some money because I need a couple dollars. It could be something as simple as that. And this person may be asking you questions about your job and this and that, and more specific questions about pay, and you're like, you don't think anything of it, but then it's like, okay, once payday gets here, you get, in retrospect, why they were asking you these questions. So that type of thing. Or it could be something severe, as in this person could be, planning or plotting your downfall. So they're trying to figure out what your moves are, and they're trying to cloud your vision so that you don't see the plan that they have. Because to me, the Three of Wands talks about planning as well. Getting to the point where it's like, okay, I decided which path I'm going to go with the Two of Wands, and now I'm at the Three of Wands. So, what am I going to do now? Are my ships coming in? Do I see opportunities here? And I feel like this is showing up in the Silent Enemies reading because either you're not seeing opportunities because of your blind intuition, or someone is looking at you as an opportunity and you're not seeing that. Okay? This is why this is showing up in the Silent Enemies reading. Now we have the Six of Wands over here. The Six of Wands energy here. This is Leo energy. Now with the Six of Wands, I feel an energy of being cocky, arrogant, ego. Okay? This could also be jealousy. Look at this green monster. This is someone who is too proud, ego, someone who feels as if, everything is about them, everything rotates around them. Because this is Jupiter and Leo, this could also be about, expansion and growth in some way. I feel like these two cards are related because there's contemplation about expansion and growth. Are you able to see what's going on? And this card talks about expansion and growth. But I feel like this is more of a silent enemy, as in This could be you being very cocky, very arrogant, very confident in whatever you have going on. But there are some things you may not be seeing. So this is why this is a silent enemy for you. If this is somebody who is being this way to you, then this could be an energy of someone turning people against you. Someone having, I feel like it's about reputation as well. I feel like your reputation may be being tarnished by someone near you or around you. Like this could be someone talking about you to others and you don't know that that's going on, or you may have been exposed to the information but you didn't pay much attention to it. With the High Priestess in reverse energy, your judgment is clouded, your vision is clouded. But this is what I'm feeling here. So I feel like it could be somebody around you or somebody in your circle that may be, spreading lies about you, spreading rumors about you, giving you what you would call a bad reputation. And if it's not them, then it's your ego that's doing this. And as a result of the way that you communicate with people and deal with people, you are building a reputation that is one that is not advantageous to you, okay, in any way, shape, or form. So you do have to be careful of that with this Six of Wands energy. This is also somebody who brags and boasts. All right, so you got to be careful about bragging and boasting. This is somebody who, thought that they had it all or think that they have it all. This is showing up as a silent enemy because it could be someone plotting on you, like I said with this Three of Wands, or, this could be you setting up your own downfall because you're being very ego-driven is what I feel, okay? And you may be so ego-driven and so focused on, what you have going on and what you think you could have going on that you are not seeing things clearly. So here's an example of what's going on. You could be thinking that, or someone could be thinking that your intuition is clouded. They could see you, doing well. And so maybe in the past, you guys had a really good rapport. And so this person may think, oh, I can come back in and bag this person or get back in good with this person just because you had a good rapport with them in the past. But, this could be someone just looking at the situation unrealistically. Like, okay, this person still loves me is what I'm getting, especially with this High Priestess energy in reverse as well as the Six of Wands. This person still loves me. This person still wants to be with me. When this person ain't even called you, thought about you, said nothing to you in months or years. Okay? But you thinking that this person feels that way about you. And so you may interpret the energies, okay? And this could be someone thinking this about you as well. So there's an example of using all three together. Now, these three cards could be separate energies, or they could, intermingle with each other in any way, shape, or form, any type of scenario. But I feel like there's also maybe some success that you have that people don't like. You could be around someone who doesn't like the fact that you are successful. I feel like for a lot of you, you got good things going on in your life for most of you. And I feel like there's somebody around you who's not feeling that. Somebody around you who may be envious or jealous and is not happy to see you doing well. So you got to be careful of these people. And if it's not them, then it's you being extra cocky and putting yourself in a position where you're turning people against you. We got a lot of wands here, so there could be travel. Some of you, this could be someone that you travel with. If this is a job, that you use, some of you may drive, for a living, whether you're a courier, whether you, just drive like a Pepsi truck, Mountain Dew truck, whether you deliver goods, office goods, whatever. But I feel like a lot of you drive is what I'm feeling here, or travel for work. Okay. So, I get that too. A lot of you need to pay attention to what's going on. If you're traveling, pay attention to what's going on with COVID. All right, don't be blindsided. Make sure you call hotels ahead of time. If you're looking for certain hotels or certain types of features, or if you want to know what their policies are, call ahead of time. As far as airlines as well, I feel like there's an energy of some of you waiting or making reservations. And you got to be careful with traveling during Mercury retrograde as well. Be careful of making last minute plans and not preparing. That's another thing that I'm getting here. Be careful of making last minute plans like, oh, okay, well, today's Thursday afternoon. Let me go online and see if I can book a flight for tomorrow. And you book a flight for tomorrow and you don't really plan ahead with the High Priestess in reverse and you just do it. And then, say you just show up at the airport at a certain period of time and your flight's delayed. Or you show up and, the flight has to land early because there's an issue with it and you're delayed. Or it doesn't leave at all. Something like that. But that has been known to happen during Mercury retrograde. So I recommend if you're doing any type of traveling, make sure if you're booking a hotel that you call the hotel in advance to confirm any type of policy. When you can check in, when you can't check in, any type of features you're looking for. Call and ask all that information. If you're renting a car, also call and confirm the rental is still, reservation is still there right before you get on the plane or the day before. All right. And when you land, make sure, you have your luggage tagged properly with your name and everything like that. What I usually do is I'll take an overnight bag with me on the plane just in case there's a delay with my bags, and I can't get them till later on that day or the next day. At least I have something on me where I can change and clean up if I would like to, until the next day. So I feel like there's a lot of preparation here in reference to travel. You just have to prepare. That's what I'm getting for a lot of you. All right, well, that's what I got for you for your energy here. So let me know if this resonated by making a comment leaving a comment in the comment section. And if you want to come to the extended, we're going to clarify each of these cards to see what other messages Spirit wants you to know. And then we're going to get some character cards, and then we're going to get some divine advice from the Divine Energy Oracle. All right, so this has been your Silent Enemies reading. Hopefully I'll see you in extended, Gemini. If not, I'll see you in the next reading. Peace out.